So in this video, I'm going to show you how to add a new T2 or T1 or remove a T2 or T1 from WiseMonkey and therefore also from Device Magic. So we're going to log into WiseMonkey and we're going to select Project Administrator, not Data Administrator. You need Project Administrator for this particular purpose. So that's the role that you need. Wait for it to open up. Right, now normally it opens up in data management. This is the tab that you'll be most used to using. However, this time we're going to go into administration, click on project, and you're going to go to the people tab. And in here you can see all of the people that are currently associated with the Program Dharma project. So the first thing we're going to do is add a new T2. So we go down to the bottom of this list and you see here we have create new person. So we click on create new person. Now we have to get their name. So I'm going to open up my list of T1s and T2s and we're going to pick this next person on my list. Imade Yasser. Copy, paste them into there. You want their first name in that box, their second name in this box. It's important that we put their full name in here because when they type in their name into Device Magic, that name will then be sent to John, and John needs to be able to recognize who's just asked for approval on Device Magic and be able to match them up with someone within the WiseMonkey list of people. Okay, so we have first name, second name. We don't change this. This is automatically going to Bali, Indonesia region, which is correct. We are going to give them a web account, and you'll see that their username is created automatically, a combination of their first and last name. However, the email that I'm going to put in for this person, for their to enable the web account, is actually my email. And this is because we need them to have a web account enabled for the process to work between Device Magic and WiseMonkey. However, we don't necessarily need T2s to be able to access WiseMonkey to change any of the data on it. So we put my email in there. So although they have an account, the invitation to create a password and activate their account will go to me and not to them. So they won't get confused by needing to create passwords, because we don't need them necessarily to be able to access WiseMonkey to change data. We just need them to have an account activated to allow their data to match up from Device Magic into WiseMonkey database. Okay, so you can put my email down here or you can put your own email down here. We just don't necessarily want to put the T2's email down there. And once that email arrives, we can just ignore that. We don't need to do anything with the email that arrives asking them to create a password. That step is not necessary. It's just this first step that we need to do. Okay, the other thing we need to do in this screen is we need to choose their locale, that's their language. And here we have Bahasa Indonesia. So that sets what language will be sent through to their Device Magic app. So what language their forms will turn up in. So we choose Bahasa Indonesia and click Save. We've got one more step to do, so we're going to go and find them now in this list. It is a very long list of people. Here we are on the final page. There they are. Imade Yasser. Okay, we've opened up this person's information now, and we're going to go to the Assigned Areas tab. Click on their area type, the Indonesian region, and we just need to give them a role. And this person is a T2 for Sanokau, so we're going to tick T2 and click Save, and that's it. So that means by creating this person within the project, that means that they're going to appear on the drop-down lists within the Dogalog and DogStatus form. So they'll be able to select their own name from the drop-down list. And also having their name within this list of people means that when they ask for approval with Device Magic, John Fryer will be able to match up the name that they enter into the Device Magic app asking for approval with the name that we've put in here. So we need to make sure that they are entering their full name when they try to join Device Magic or ask for approval through the Device Magic app. Okay, so that's how we add someone, and now we need to take someone away. Let's go back to the full list of people. Let's go to our list down here I'm going to make this green just so I can keep track of who I've done and who I haven't. Okay, so we want to delete Rama from our list here. Now, we're not actually going to delete him from the list, we're going to kind of deactivate his account, and that is because he has created data before and his name is associated with data that was previously collected. If we deleted him from the system, then the data would have a space for who had created the data, and we don't want that. We want to know who created it, even if they're not part of the team anymore, but we do want to remove their name from the drop-down lists within the Dogalog and DogStatus. So now we need to find that name. Where are we? Here he is. I get here Azri Rama, and we're going to go to assigned areas, click on Indonesian region, and we're basically just going to untick. And that means that now he doesn't have any roles activated in here. He won't turn up in the drop-down list within Device Magic, but his name will still be associated with data he collected previously. So we click Save. Now we have to add in all of those people, delete all the ones that we want to do, and then we have to republish the form. So we're going to click back now, and I'll show you how to do that. Data Management, and to this tab, Activity Type Structure. And we are going to click to the second page here. We're trying to find our Dogalog, here it is, and our attitude survey. So I'll just republish the attitude survey. I'm going to show you the process now, but basically you'd need to do this after you have finished adding any new T2s or removing any T1s that you don't want to keep on the drop-down lists. You just click republish, and that's it. And what that means is that this updated form is now being sent out to all of the devices that have Device Magic app on activated at the moment within Program Dharma. Okay, you'll see that it'll chunk through. It's running a bit of code at the moment, and then it will finally finish. And then when the T1s or T2s open up Device Magic on their tablet, they will see that it will momentarily, and they're connected to the internet, they will see it will momentarily show a download, and that's their form updating, because we've just resent it out from WiseMonkey, firing that form back out to all the Device Magic app tablets. Okay, so that's now completed. And that's the process done. Just a note that you do not do the republish process whilst people still have data to submit. We try to be careful to make sure all the data has been submitted before we run this process. But that's how you add or remove a T1 or T2.